welcome back to my channel. I am so excited you're here because I am sharing some really exciting news. If you couldn't tell from the title, I am pregnant, and honestly, I cannot believe I'm saying that because it took us quite a long time to get pregnant. We went through almost 2 years of infertility, and now I am 22 weeks pregnant with a baby boy, and I literally cannot believe it. So I wanted to sit down and just make a video about finding out I was pregnant, what we went through to get pregnant, and also what my first trimester was like. So I'm gonna be making lots of videos around pregnancy, like getting his nursery around, which I don't know if I said, he is a boy. We did a gender reveal, and I'll have to share the video for that because honestly, it is the greatest video ever. My husband and my mother-in-law stole the show. They are so excited. Everyone thought it was a girl, so to find out it was a boy, Zach was very excited. So I wanted to share everything about my first trimester. I'm obviously right now in my second trimester, so I'm gonna be making another video when I'm in my third trimester to go over everything in my second trimester. But I really just wanted to make these videos for Zach and I and anyone else who is interested in watching these videos, especially if you went through infertility or are currently pregnant, because I love watching these videos and getting more insight on what other pregnant people are going through currently in their pregnancies. So I wanted to make one of these for us to be able to look back on, and then obviously because I like watching them. So anyway, yes, I am pregnant. I cannot believe it. I'm 22 weeks. My due date is December 10th. And yes, it is a boy, and we do have a name, but we will not be sharing the name until he is born unless I just like get a wild hair and decide to share it early. I did share on my Instagram a name hint, so be sure to follow me on Instagram so that you can see that hint and try and get an idea of what the baby's name is. I have a list on my phone of all of the things that I wanted to go over in this video, particularly about us finding out and all of like my symptoms, and then of course the infertility. So I'm just gonna start from the beginning, which was us kind of entering the infertility world. We had been trying for about a year naturally, and we went to the doctor and I, explained it had been a whole year, and so they went ahead and started some testing on me and Zach, and turns out I have PCOS, which is super, super common. So they immediately put me on metformin and Clomid. And so I did Clomid for 3 rounds. And then once those 3 rounds were all failed attempts, they directed us to a fertility specialist. So I went to the fertility specialist and we did 1 more month of Clomid. And then he switched me to letrozole because he was saying that letrozole tends to work a little bit better with patients with PCOS. So I was still on metformin at the time also. So we did 2 rounds of letrozole, and the second round of letrozole and and metformin, we did an IUI, and the IUI was also a failed attempt. After that, we actually were doing some genetic testing to move forward with IVF, and in the genetic testing, the results were gonna take like 2 weeks to come back. Well, my results actually came back positive for me to be a carrier for a high risk disease. After that, we had to actually get Zach tested for genetic testing, and that was another 2 weeks. So we had to take a full month off of everything. So no Clomid, no letrozole, and I was still on metformin just because it was helping my body with PCOS in general. And we actually got pregnant that month. So when we got pregnant, I was on 0 fertility medication. Yeah, we found out we were pregnant on a month where we were not even trying. It was super unexpected. And I actually found out I was pregnant on April Fool's Day. And it was kind of a shock. Basically, we got home from a CrossFit event. We got home that night, and I was so used to taking pregnancy tests around the time of my period that I just decided, oh, I'm just gonna take one. So I literally was like fully undressed, getting ready to walk into the shower, and I looked at the test and it was like flat out positive. Oh my gosh, y'all, I have to whisper because Zach's in the other room. But I think I just found out I'm pregnant. Like I said, I had taken all of my clothes off for a shower, had taken my makeup off, and I hurried up, took 4 more tests. One was a digital, and completely lost it. I thought that when I found out I was pregnant, I was gonna be a super emotional person, but I literally just started laughing because I was so in shock. And Zach was actually in the living room watching TV because I was taking a shower. And so I had to prop my phone up in the bathroom, didn't have my camera, and literally somehow got him to come into the bathroom, but he did not want to. He was I was like, Zach, come talk to me while I'm in the shower. And he was like, what? And I was like, just come back here. And so he came back there, and I immediately gave him a hug, and he was like, what is going on? And so I showed him the test, and he was like, no freaking way. Because it was such a shock. We had tried for so long. Basically, I think on infertility medication was a total of 8 months and then a year of trying. So almost 2 years of hearing you're not pregnant. So it was not like he was expecting it all this particular month because I was not on fertility medication. So it was a complete shock. Anyway, that is how we found out I was pregnant. But let's see what else. So actually, I did want to say that I am still currently on metformin. So when I found out that I was pregnant, the doctor kept me on metformin, and he actually, my fertility specialist said that, they might take me off of it after my 1st trimester or after the first month of being pregnant. And then when I went to my OB, he was like, oh no, we'll keep you on it. Okay, so some of my symptoms for my 1st trimester was obviously the hives. I got them all over my chest, all around my eyes, and especially on my eyelids. And then a couple of times I got it on my chin, and it was literally it would go in a circle. It would start out really super dry and bumpy like hives look, and then it would become completely raw and burn and start the process over. And it lasted up until probably 3 weeks ago. And every now and then I'll still see it come up a little, it's still a little bit on my chin, and every now and then I'll see it on the corner of my eyes, and it burns. So I thought it was maybe because I was using a certain product that wasn't good for pregnancy, but everything turned out to be pregnancy safe. And I brought it up to my doctor, and he was like, yeah, sometimes your hormones just kind of go crazy. It's just your body adjusting, and that might just be something that you get when you're pregnant. So lucky me. I also another thing was my eyelids would get swollen, so it looked like I got stung by a bee probably 3 times, and then the next day it would go down, but it was just a complete circle. It is common, but you can't really do anything for it, unfortunately. I tried cortisone cream, I tried Neosporin, I tried so many things, and nothing worked. Another thing that I had in my 1st trimester was 0 appetite. I could not eat anything. I did not get very nauseous in my 1st trimester, which I was expecting to be the person that got so sick and was on the toilet 24/7. But I really did not get that nauseous. I just had major headaches and 0 appetite to eat. So my headaches were super, super bad. I actually brought them up to the doctor, and when you're pregnant, really all you can do is take Tylenol, and the Tylenol was not doing a thing. So I just tried to sleep it off, and I used ice packs, but I don't have those headaches anymore. Thank goodness. They went away after my 1st trimester. And then of course in my 1st trimester, I experienced a lot of fatigue, being tired, but that also came with the headaches. I just had to take a nap when I got those headaches because there was nothing I could do. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. This is one of the videos that I watch while I'm doing my makeup or getting ready for the day, just so I can listen. But I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe so that you can see more videos and just follow me along this journey, this pregnancy. And yeah, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I post way more on there, especially on stories. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye guys.